Hello, my name is Jessica Lowery, and welcome to my Module 6 Inquiry STEM activity, where students will be focused on designing and building the safest and fastest water slide for passengers at Hershey Park. This activity includes science and math standards, and as I'm new to teaching science, I was researching different STEM activities to implement, and I came across this idea from both Aaron Greenwood at Better Lessons and Carrie Tracy from Teachers Pay Teachers. However, this activity I had to modify and adapt to match the curriculum and the standards that my school uses for my specific grade level. So students will be building this water slide through guided inquiry using the engineering design process and focusing on water properties and speed through data collection and analysis. Throughout the activity, students will redesign and make changes to their original design based on results collected from their experiments. So the first thing that they are going to they're going to have to identify the problem, which the teacher will present, which is why it's a guided inquiry that they have to investigate to build this fastest and safest water slide. Then they will be doing some exploration, and they'll have to research history of water slides, explore water and its properties and how it reacts with different materials. The materials that students will be allowed to choose from will be shown on a list on my activity handout. However, they can only choose 7 of those materials, and it has to be $20 or less. Here is a video of my student or my friend completing the activity. And so just a recap, the students will build the water slide, and it has to be the fastest. Things that they have to include in this water slide, they have to have at least 2 to 3 turns. And another connection to math will be different angles that they have to have it at. And then they have to get 6 passengers, or as you can see here, jewelry beads down the water slide as quick as possible. The things that they'll be collecting data on would be the time that it takes to get all 6 passengers down. The time starts as soon as the first passenger hits the water slide, and the time stops as soon as the 6th passenger lands in the water collection pool at the end of the slide. They also will have to collect data on the number of collisions, so when the beads have to hit each other on the water slide, and the time that it takes for one passenger to make it through the water slide safely and before they can release the next passenger, as well as the number of riders that stay on the slide. So if their riders are actually falling off the slide, they have to collect data on that as well. And I'm going to skip to the end here with this, just so you can see the project complete. And you can see the student here is using aluminum foil based on their research and designs. With the materials, here is a list of the materials they have to choose from. As I said, they can only pick 7. It has to be under $20. You can see this list on my activity handout. As they try it out, they're going to have to, like I said, collect data on all of this and make it better. As they make it better, they'll be asked these kinds of questions. These are also on my student handout, so that they can really analyze, evaluate their evidence, and justify the reasoning for changing different things. Here is the inquiry continuum and the STEM practices that this project adheres to. I really like this activity because it involves all of the STEM practices from science, engineering, technology, and mathematics, as I have shown circled here, and the inquiry continuum also is right here. The only thing that is teacher guided will be the question, and then everything else is student directed. They also have to justify the reasoning for making the slide the way that they did or making the changes. And that is my project. So here are the references that I used for it, and that is the end. Thanks for watching.